my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it.
It's one of the loudest stadiums in the National Football League. And with the drum beating, the crowd has begun its battle cry here at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. On the Ravens sideline, head coach John Harbaugh. His guys have won 2 straight since falling in Week 1. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Hunter Jordan Stout has us ready to get started. And off we go here at Arrowhead. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes. Now, faking the give, he'll step up and run. 10 yards on the scramble there. He picks up the first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A pickup there of 28 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 15-yard line.
On second down, Mahomes. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third down.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is caught by the tight end. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Chiefs 7, Ravens nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. I mean, what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
Whoa! The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Now Jackson. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Second down and 10.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. He will have a Ravens first down by about a yard. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Ravens.
One of the tight ends in motion right. Off the play fake. Jackson. He'll run again. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he will get into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense ready to see the football for the second time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throws, clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
Toward the boundary. Rice bringing it in. On fourth down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
First and 10.
The Ravens offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll do so with first and 10. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end.
Complete to Mark Andrews. It's a gain of 20.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Raven first down.
First down, Ravens.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. even football. Quarter number 2 begins. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Jackson gonna keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Baltimore.
This is Henry. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
He was brought down at the
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Now Lamar gonna hang on to it, and he'll get this only to about the 10. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Play action now. Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, what a great play called down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot of time all week working on this very play. They go down in the red zone, and they talk through it. They walk through it. He understands. He's got that big body tight end. Use all of that space to the outside. Keep the ball away from the defender. And it's the trust knowing that your guy is going to keep those feet in bounds and come down with 6.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Brown now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you approach it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. On the option, they give it to Henry. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Now a screen set up for Henry. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Baltimore.
on the handoff. It's Henry. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play. 2nd and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now, Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman.
Jackson's pass.
They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, Baltimore.
A gain of 14. And a Raven 1st down.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yards.
The Chiefs' 33-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Second down, Jackson. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
To throw is Jackson. That's complete, he got it to Hopkins. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down, Ravens.
Bateman is the motion man. A 1st down throw for Jackson. He'll step up and run this. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he's in! Zay Flowers! Touchdown, Baltimore.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
21, Chiefs 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to take over here in the final minute of this 1st half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Here's the give to Henry, running right. Yeah! He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. So as they are set up with first and goal. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Henry. Not much there. Maybe a yard. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Now, here's second and goal. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Ravens 28, Chiefs 7.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 47.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
For the Chiefs field goal. A 61-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First down, Ravens.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. They get this to about midfield. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
Right at midfield. Brings up second down.
They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Oh, a miss hit there off the side of his foot. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Chiefs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's close to a first down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Kelsey. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Right back to Kelsey again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Here's Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Kansas City
Throwing
Chiefs.
again, it's Mahomes. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Pickup brings up 2nd down.
Off the play fake. Mahomes to the left side. Caught by Kelsey. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and
So
10.
here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now it's 2nd and 1.
8-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down. At the 10-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
For a Kansas City Chiefs.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his big tight end, Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where...
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. A big hole. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The block extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
Gonna go right back to Henry. Oh! Threw him up to the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
22 yards. And the Ravens first down.
Again, right up the middle to Henry. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jackson now on 2nd down. Open man, that's Flowers. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Play action now. Jackson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it's come out to the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. With Pacheco. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Mahomes back. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Oh, a loose football. At least he was able to get back on it himself, but it was 4th down, so they have turned it over on down.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
The Ravens offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They are looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on, as they're going to start this drive. And he's into the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it, and the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Chiefs 13.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Brown now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to take over possession of the football. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Mahomes. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 33-yard line.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. To throw is Mahomes. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The ball comes out, and it will be recovered by the offense, but ultimately doesn't matter because this is going to be a turnover on down.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
On the give, here's Henry. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Pistol give to Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
And it's 3rd down.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
It's a turnover on
Well, I'll tell you, Mike, I'm feeling pretty good about my chances of picking up this 4th down when I've got big old Derrick Henry in the backfield. So what an unbelievable job by this defense coming up with a huge 4th down stop.
So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Short one caught by Kelsey. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. In middle, he's got Kelsey. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Throwing now, Mahomes. He runs with it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. An attack is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, KC.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Mahomes. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He'll check that down to Pacheco. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Out of bounds at the 22-yard line.
Mahomes down to throw again.
Brings up 2nd down.
A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll try to run for it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Roquan Smith getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A throw on the move is caught. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
He's got it at the 3.
Really nice job by the secondary. It's clear the offense was trying to put some layers and take a deep shot to pick up this first down, but with nowhere to go, the quarterback's got no choice but to check the ball down. They do a great job tackling in space and keeps them short of the first down.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.